Hello guys, welcome to this video update. So in this video I'm going to be talking about why you might be struggling to get sales on your low content books, because I've been getting a lot of videos from some of our students and they are saying they have not started getting sales. Now, the truth is there are certain things you might be neglecting or you might be doing that might be stopping you from getting sales. Okay, so I'm going to discuss some of them in this video so that you can know exactly what to do to avoid them and start getting sales so that I can start getting sales. So the number one is bad research job. Okay, bad research job is a big reason why you might not be getting sales, and that's why I always said stick with 1,000 research and at least three books with less than 300 kbsr. Okay, so 1,000 and less than 300k, then 50 st starts self-publishing titan score. Okay, so 50 upward is good for now, 50, 60 is good for now. So if you can stick with this, okay, and using all the videos I shared with you, gave to you on the master class, you'll be able to get research, good research. Now the thing is, research, you get better at doing research. Okay, you cannot, don't think you will start the same day and you're perfect at doing research. Sometimes it's going to take, even me that I've been doing this for years, for over 8 years now, there are days that I do research and I will not come up with something I like. Understand? So don't um don't rush it. Okay, don't rush it. Okay, so you, as you do it, you're going to get better at it. Then another thing I need to also talk about is I forgot to talk about, don't rush yourself. Okay, don't rush yourself. Give yourself time to learn. Okay, give yourself time to learn. All right, so I didn't start making thousands of dollars the same week or the same month or the same, even the same year I started Kindle publishing. It kind of snowballs. Okay, it kind of snowballs. You will start, you might not first make sales, then you start picking up few sales, then you start getting to 50, $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, 6,000. That's how it grows. Okay, because why would you get that kind of effect? Because you are putting in more effort. Okay, you're putting more effort. While you are doing that, when you are giving yourself time to learn, you're going to start seeing what is working and what is not working for you. You're going to be dropping the ones that are not working for you, and you're going to be putting more effort into what is working for you. So that's what gets the result, right? So I can actually show you, I can show you everything that which I've done with all the trainings you see, but you still have to find your own rhythm. Okay, you have to find your own rhythm with the business. Okay, so give yourself time to learn and give yourself time to do it. Acting, you understand? Acting. So you have to take action what you've learned. You can't just learn and not do it. So give yourself time to learn and get better at doing the business. Okay, so another thing I've come to notice with people that are putting up books on Amazon, even though I talked about it several times, you can't get away with bad cover designs. Okay, you can't get away with mediocre cover designs. Okay, um let's look at it from this angle. If I always tell people that, some of my students will come and say, I've published so amount of books, I've not gotten sales or I've not gotten much sales, and I'm going to ask them, I'll tell, okay, send me some of your book links. When they send it to me, and the only simple question I ask them is, if you are the owner, if you are the person that wants to buy this book, would you buy this book from yourself? And the person will say no. Then don't expect a miracle. The people that you're selling it to are also human beings like you. So if you do a cover design and you feel that it's not good enough, then it's better you shouldn't upload it. Okay, do put a little bit of more effort into the cover design. I did for the example I did was a leopard notebook. Okay, their leopard notebook is just a leopard skin pattern, so there's no much work effort into that. But if you are going for a keyword that you need to put in more effort, you have to put in more effort. Don't say, oh, because Uncle Fenga did just a simple design, it was because of the keyword I was doing. That was why I did a simple design. So if you are going for a keyword that you know, or through research you realize that okay, you need to put in more effort on your cover design so that it can compete in the market, then you need to do that. Okay, so because now you might not be picking up sale because you are doing mediocre covers, and your book covers are not, they can't compete with the other books that are fighting for sales on that keyword. Okay, so you need to understand that. And how do you know that? Once you go to Amazon, you're going to see, okay, you're going to see that, okay, for example, I want to quickly use an example that you get to understand. Okay, for example, if this was your design, if this was the book you're competing with, you have to do something that is close to it before you can get sales. That's it. Okay, you have to do something close. Look at another, this is another cover, Umbu Mats, and this is Matt Time Publishing. Okay, so now look at Matt Time Publishing. Look at the cover; it's well put together. And look at this other person too; it's still well put together, and you can see their results: 639 and 1,000, 251,000 plus. You see, and you see another one too, 67,000. These are well put together cover. So you can't just design something like this because you are going for this go and put just a head of whatever this is, and you leave it at that. No, you have to put in more effort. You can see the cover. So when you're designing a cover, look at the books that are doing well. Okay, that's the simple cheat I use. I look at the books that are doing well and I model them. It's simple. I model them. Now you can model them by cover, you can model them by color. So if I'm looking at this, I realize that I'm seeing a lot of people using. Seeing them. They are using blue. I'll put that down. I'll see green. I'm seeing green. I'll put that down. So I can use that idea for my own cover. Then I can use this their own idea of putting headline here, time here, plus minus. Of course, this is because it's subtraction and addition. That's why plus minus is there. So that's exactly what you need to do. You need to put in more effort so that your covers can compete. That's how to make sales. You can't just wake up and say, oh, I want to make sales, and you're not putting in the effort. The effort has to be on the cover because it's the cover that will attract people to buy from you. Okay, look at this cover now. This person put in so much effort into designing this cover. Okay, and you can see the result is 20,123. You can see it's just going to reflect in what you're doing. Look at this cover too. This is a well put together cover. Okay, look at this too. This is a well put together cover. Okay, so what I usually do once I go to for a keyword, I look at exactly what they are doing. Now look at this, the color, and they are putting a white background, then putting the primary story journal composition book. Okay, then the lines. So I'll also do something like that too. So same thing here, a white rectangle with the lines and the dotted lines in the middle. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Look at this thing again too. Same thing, same thing, same thing. So this is exactly what I'll copy in my own pattern to create. These are the things that I'm seeing here are the things I'll copy while I'm designing my own cover. I'll model, not copy rather. You can't copy them, but you model exactly the attributes that you see on the covers that are selling. You model them for your cover so that you can at least, if you can't beat them, you can actually join them. You can be on the same par with them. So for example, if somebody sees this one, say, okay, this one is fine, and this is yours, and this is yours, then the person might be going, let me try this one too, and they'll buy the two. Okay, so that's another thing that I've noticed a lot of people doing. They are doing just mediocre covers and they expect sales. You have to put in a lot of effort. You have to put in effort into the covers you're designing so that you can get sales. Okay, so the last is inconsistency. Now I see people say, oh, I've designed 5 books, I've designed 10 books. See, low content doesn't cost you so much. Okay, it's not like you are paying writers. You are not paying writers for every book. The tools you are going to be needing, which is creative fabrica, is simple. It's just one time payment of once you pay once in a month. Okay, and right now they're even doing a discount of $1, so you can get that. Okay, um you need to put in work. You need to put in consistency. Like I said earlier, I said this income snowballs. It starts gradually and starts climbing up because of your consistency. You can't just leave it, dump it, and say, oh, you didn't make money. No, you have to keep doing it till you start seeing the kind of income you want to get. So, for example, if you want to get $1,000, you're not going to be looking at the numbers of book you publish. You're going to be looking at the amount you are making. So you're going to see that growth. You're going to go from 0 to 1 to 10 to 15 to 20. You're going to keep, so you're not going to be looking at the numbers of books you're publishing, but the amount you want to make. Okay, because it's low content or no content. So come on, we can do this. You can put in that consistency so that you can get the desired result you want. Now the last one, the way I've not talked about, is look, avoiding copyright and trademark. I realized I didn't talk about it before, so I started to handle it to address it now. So now there are some keywords that you might come across. Okay, so for me, there was this keyword I came across while I was doing my research. It looked good. Okay, so this is it. Primer composition notebook teacher. I don't know what primer is. Okay, I don't know what primer is. See, I'm going is 31. So but obviously I think I'm a bit more experienced. So I can, if I look at the competition, I'm like, okay, maybe this competition is not that much, so I can go after it. Okay. Now look at this, is 342. Is an average for me, so it's okay for me. Then average review is 912, which means a lot of people have not gotten into this niche yet. Okay, so maybe that's why the niche score is not popular. And look at the number of research. Oops. Is quite low. I think around 300 or there, about less than 300. Let me do it again so that we can see. Now it's 167. That's the number of research. That's why I'm actually saying, okay, let me just put in an effort into this and see what comes out of it. Okay, so now I don't know what primer is. That's the truth. I don't know what primer is. So I'll copy primer. There's these two websites that I use to check for copyright and trademark. So, and these are the websites. Okay. View. Let me zoom in so you can see. Okay, zoom in. All right, so the first one is tmdn.org/tmview /ash/tmview. Okay, so that website, that's the US version. Okay, that's the US version. That's the US version of checking trademarks. Okay, search 99 million trademarks across the European Union and beyond. Okay, so I'll come here and I'll put the primer notebook. So for any keyword you're not sure of, just go there and put the keyword and search. Then if you click on search, then you to start searching, then you see no rules found. That means you can use this. Okay. Then for the US version, this is tmsearch.uspto.gov/. So this is the URL. Okay. Copy this URL, type it on your on your browser and go to the website. So okay, now let me go back. I already did the search. Okay, you come to this page. This is the page you come to. Then click on basic word mark search. Then leave it on live and dead. Then you put that primer notebook. Okay, primer notebook. Then you click on this search query. Okay, so it's going to tell you no TESS record will found to match criteria for your query. So if you do that, then you know that okay, you are on the safer side. You are not infringing on anybody's right. Okay, you are not infringing on anybody's right. I want to try and search for one that I think is copyright infringement because the word looks strange. I don't think okay, this is it. Man-made Naya, whatever they call it. All right, so let's go to the website and search again. Okay, so mermaid NAIE. Let me be sure of that. Let me be sure of that. Okay, so oh, okay, NAIE. All right, so let's go back and search. So nothing found. Okay, let's go back here to and search NAIE. So search. Because for me, I want to believe this mermaid NAIA, Naya, or whatever it is actually probably, it looks like something that is from what they call it, from a movie. Okay, it sounds like something that's from a movie. That's why I would rather stay away from it. Like for example, dinosaur era cannot be a trademark or copyright word, so I can actually do that. And you can see this is a primary story journal, dotted midline and picture space for grade K2, kindergarten 2. And you can see the lovely design. This is why these books will sell. Okay, this person was putting effort. So instead of me just putting one big dinosaur here, then putting this here, I would rather put in different dinosaur. And this is actually done on Canva. Okay, this is actually done on Canva. The person just got different pictures of dinosaurs and started positioning them on the blue frame. That's what the person did. Then put a white rectangle here, added a dotted line, then a straight line, and put a green army green line rectangle here. Okay, so that's basically what the person did. Okay, so try and put in more effort into whatever thing cover you're designing, and that's how to actually check for copyright and trademark, so you can avoid getting your account shut down. Because I have a student that did I can't remember which movie, a popular movie. The person, he was doing a lot of notebooks on that popular movie. He was getting sales, but at the end of the day, his account got shut down. So please try and avoid these things so that you don't get your account shut down. So if you put all this into good consideration and you work get better at it, sales will start coming in. Okay, sales start coming in. There's no doubt in my heart. This is what I do. I do it. I don't just teach it. I do it actively. I always tell people this is my retirement benefit plan. Okay, I do it actively. I'm not going to stop doing it because I make money from it. Okay, so, and I want you to put all effort into it so that you too can start growing your income. So thank you for watching this video, and God bless.